Hello everyone, this is Lifestyle Gardener. Welcome to my channel. I just love salsa and I would like to have unlimited amount, maybe not unlimited amount, but a lot of salsa available for this winter, at least for 3 months worth for me and my husband. And so because of that, I'm thinking about making different kinds of salsa. Today I am making roasted black bean corn salsa. I'm going to be using the ingredients that is available to me. Today I went to the grocery store for cilantro. They didn't have cilantro, so I am going to use a different kind of herb, and hopefully it turns out well. What I do know about salsa is up to the individual, like what flavors they want to use in their salsa. You don't have to stick to the traditional way of making salsa. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I do that process. So I roasted these corn in the oven. Not sure how long I did that. I think you have to do that until you start to see it start to get like brown like this. Some part of the corn start to get brown like this. Long as you don't do it where it's start to get burned. If you're not careful, some of the ingredients that you roast in the oven will get burned too much. If you don't pay attention, keep checking on the each items in the oven. So I am just removing the grain from the cob of the corn. After I do that, I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. So in the oven I roasted like 3 bell pepper, about 2 medium-sized onion, and 2 jalapeno, and I removed the seed because I didn't want my salsa to be spicy this time. And I believe I roasted them at 350. You have to do it according to how hot your oven is, so keep an eye on it, otherwise they will overburnt. I roasted about 10 pounds of tomatoes. I just cut them in 4 pieces and I put them in the pan. I had to keep checking to make sure it's not getting burned too much at the bottom while it was roasting. So all of these things, I roast them without oil on it. I know some people do that, but I didn't do that this time. So I'm going to put some parsley inside that I got from the garden. Unfortunately, I could only get a little bit from it. It's not big enough to get a lot. I'm going to put that inside. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cumin inside. The amount is really up to you. Put that for now. If I need more, I can always put more later. I'm going to put a tablespoon of garlic powder. Some people put garlic in their salsa and some don't. But today I'm just going to use the powder. I'm going to try with 2 tablespoons of salt. If that's not enough, then I can always put more later on. Because this pot is almost filled. It's about a quarter way and that's not filled with the ingredients so far. And I haven't put the corn or the black beans in it yet. So that's the reason why I'm putting this much salt. I hope this much is okay. I'm gonna put some salsa mix. I always like to put this in my salsa. It's dehydrated green bell pepper, salt, dehydrated onions, dehydrated garlic, spice, sugars, sunflower oil, jalapeno, pepper powder. I'm gonna try just put in a tablespoon of that inside. Let me show you the bottle closer. Then I'm going to get some lemon juice. So I'm going to put about half a cup of lemon juice. Lemon juice concentrate. Just gonna put a tiny little bit more. Also, and then put it. Then I'm gonna mix up everything and then start blending up the ingredients together. I am using the hand blender to blend them up. But if you want to use a blender, just make sure you don't blend it up too fine. And you have to make sure the salsa comes to almost room temperature before you blend it in the blender, if the blender is made from plastic. So I'm gonna taste it and see what it tastes like, if I'm missing any ingredients. This is perfect for me. It doesn't taste spicy at all because I didn't want to make my salsa to be spicy like how I normally would make it. So this is actually perfect for me. But I think I'm gonna sprinkle a tiny bit of cayenne pepper powder because I can. I'm gonna just use a pinch of it actually, just to give it a little bit of a kick. Remember, it's your salsa, you can make it the way you want to make it. So I'm just gonna put a pinch of cayenne pepper, just a pinch, maybe 2 pinch. I don't want my salsa to be spicy at all this year. Wow, the roasting the vegetables bring a more hearty taste to the salsa. I notice. I like it. I'm gonna taste it again. Yep. It's perfect. So now I'm gonna mix the black bean and the corn inside. I decided actually I'm going to put more cayenne pepper inside. Then I'm going to taste it again. It's perfect. But I think I need to put some sugar in there to balance out the flavor more. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of sugar just to balance out the flavor more. This is how I cook. I cook and taste throughout the process. So it comes out perfect according to how I like it. If you don't taste it while you're cooking it, you don't know how it's gonna turn out. So I'm gonna taste it with the sugar. Wow, the sugar actually helped balance out the flavor even more. So now I'm gonna put the corn. Mix it in, and then I'm gonna put the black bean. So this is no regular salsa. This salsa have a lot of fiber, a lot of vegetables and fruits in there. So I pre-cook my black bean. This is about, I think about, don't know how big this bottle is. I think it's almost a quart size bottle. So this salsa, I can just eat it with chips or with rice. Or eat it along with some salad or mixed vegetables. And this is very healthy. I have to show you guys how this looks. This looks very beautiful actually. So you guys, this is what it looks like. It's look at that. This is one of the most healthiest salsa ever, and looks so tasty. I made. So I'm gonna can this up. You can stay tuned while I show you that process. I don't know what's up with the neighbor's dog today, but he's surely making up a lot of noise tonight. But anyhow, I wash and sterilize these pint-size bottles. I'm gonna fill the salsa with it. I actually sterilize it this time in the dishwasher. The quick wash, I press the quick wash section for that. So I'm going to debubble it with a chopstick. Look how it looks so far. Wow, I gotta say this is one of the best salsa I have ever made. What is so good about making your own salsa is instead of buying it from the store, you can make it according to what how you like your salsa. Did you guys know when you cook tomatoes, you increase the lycopene in the tomato? Yes, when you cook the the tomatoes, you reduce the vitamin C, but you increase the lycopene when you cook it. And the longer you cook the tomatoes, is the more you increase lycopene. Lycopene is a very good thing. Will help protect you. It helps you to tolerate the sunlight so that your skin is not easily get burned by the sun if you have that kind of problem. And it also very good to prevent certain disease and cancer and so forth. I'm not a doctor, just telling you it help you to be more healthier, just put it that way. You can ask your doctor about that if you like. If that's true. Oh, this is gonna be really good over dipping this with the corn chips. Even eating this with guacamole, I think would be nice also. So I'm gonna fill all of these and then debubble them, because I think I forgot to debubble them because I was talking with you guys. So I fill up 8 bottles and I have some more leave over in the pot. I am going to put it in this quart size bottle and store it in the fridge and have it throughout the week. You can also freeze the salsa, but be very careful if you're gonna freeze it in the glass bottles, because you have to leave enough space for the items to expand in the freezer, and you have to make sure you put it in the freezer when it goes down to room temperature so that it won't break. So I got a lot out of here, this ingredient, these ingredients. Okay, so wow, look at that. I filled the bottle and there's still some inside. I'm gonna have this with some chips or something like that. Gonna enjoy that later on. So I'm just gonna close it up. This tastes really good with rice and eggs. I still eat eggs, by the way. Rice and eggs. Even tastes good with the salad also. It would taste good with the salad. You can put it over a salad with avocados. Okay, so now I have to wipe down the rim. I sterilized the lids in hot water. So now I am using the magnets to remove the lids and the rim, and then I'm going to close up the bottles with them. So my zone is dark green color. I'm going to cover the canner, steam canner, and I'm going to wait till the temperature goes up to dark green. I'm going to turn up the stove to 8. I'm going to wait till it goes up to dark green. Then I'll set my timer for 20 minutes. And then after 20 minutes, I am going to turn off the stove and let everything sit in here for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, I'm going to remove it from the stove and put it on top of the counter with a towel underneath. And then when everything comes to a completely cool, I'm going to check to make sure everything is sealed properly. And then once everything seals properly, I am going to wash it down with soap and water. I'm going to put the date and the name and then put it in my pantry. Water bath canning. Get the largest pot that you have. You can place a towel or you can use the lids, tie them together and put it at the bottom. Then you can put the bottles on top of the lids or towel. Then fill the water just about 3 inches above the bottles. Put it on the pot on the stove and then turn it on and let the water come to a rolling boil and then you can set your timer for 20 minutes and process them. And then after you process them for 20 minutes, you can turn off the stove, leave it on the stove for 5 minutes. Then you can remove them and do what I did with what I'm going to do afterwards. Anyhow, you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you another time. Bye.